Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler. You're in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle at the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
Second down after that previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Tar Heels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. A quick throw out left, complete. Breaks loose at the 45. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's an option look. Pitches to the back. Finding some room at the 25. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
They'll run the option. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Well, they feed the fullback here, and the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play. And this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense. And that is a big loss for the offense.
The Wolverines will line up to kick it away. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Handoff to the back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
2nd down play coming up. The linebacker shifting around now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. And the wideout goes in motion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a 1st down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And the Tar Heels with 1st and 10 here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 15. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, North Carolina. It was a foot race, and he won it. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Receiver in motion now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass not complete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He hands it off from the gun. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Good to avoid another punt here in the second drive. They got to convert here on third down. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. On third down, he drops to throw, and he lofts it deep over the middle. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They'll kick it away here. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Ball handed off. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
That gain makes it second and medium. And now the running back's got it again. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They'll run it here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now.
Here we go. Flip, flip.
Michigan 0.
Ready up. Here we go. Reload. Ready go.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
There are a lot of people who feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And the Tar Heels pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Let's go.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the Tar Heels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll try the right here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, UNC. This offense really clicking. Kicking team on now for the extra point. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Michigan offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Finds room at the 30. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. The 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, he this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Ready, set.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that first down.
And the Tar Heels pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, Tar Heels. This offense is still clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. Gets some space around the 30. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. A pre-snap motion from the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Can he make it to the marker? And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
Looking to pass this time. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Here's the second down play. Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's got some space. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. We reach the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He finds his man. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Less than a yard to go here on fourth down. The offense is going to go for it. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
And the Tar Heels will have first and 10 here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Hand off to the single back. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's second and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And the Tar Heels are going to cash in here in the red zone. Quick throw caught on the left side. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Here comes a handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's second and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Toss play to the running back going left. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or fourth later today.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. They'll run it from the gun. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. The DB's backing off from the line now. Looking to throw it deep. Oh, he's got it down inside the 20. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tar Heels will kick this deep to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. And the Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Third down coming up after that running play. Linebacker shifting around now. Toss play to the outside. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here.
Black 24.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Touchdown, Michigan. This quarterback on fire today. A That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick returner. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he's got it. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. The Wolverines will come to the line to crank up the tempo. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Now it's second down here.
Squirrel, squirrel. Moose. Go.
And he'll set up to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina. And the beatdown continues. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Wolverines. Made the defense look slow that time.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Short connection to the tight end here. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Got it.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. The defense with more pre-snap movement. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
And he's got it again. He's found some room at the 45. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
On the set.
North Carolina 49, Michigan 24.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Trying the old counter play here. Jukes to get past the man. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Tailback with another carry. Touchdown, UNC. And the route is on. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kurt? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, he scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with a hot hand.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Ready?
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Fire!
Here's the snap, looking to throw, and it falls incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
Can't grab it. Flare!
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
The Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. Punt is fair, caught, but now up to see about that penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense gets a second chance at points here after that special teams roughing penalty.
Out, 55 weak. Ringo. Ready?
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. And they get him down after the completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Lets it go quickly. He's got it for a big gain. They make the 1st down, brought down to the 31. The Wolverines churn out another 1st down.
really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Offense getting set. It's second down.
Easy.
Quarterback drops back. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. And the wideout goes in motion. And the single back takes the handoff. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a fourth down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead.
Lasso. Last double right. Flex, flex, flex. Longer. Ready.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
And now from the pistol formation.
Easy.
Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
He'll hand it off. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And this one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play where they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
They'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration. Off the play fake on first down. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.